Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie and today I have a haul for you. Originally I was going to do a cash stuffing and all of that. I just left it in the bank, set a budget for myself that I could spend, and went shopping. Yay! Okay, here's what happened. I watched a YouTube video and I was noticing that a lot of these people with these plants, they have them all over their house. They have them hanging on the walls and draping over things. And I'm just like, oh, I want that, right? How do I do that without spending $100 million? Well, side note, I have my Invisalign in, so I have a lisp. I was watching, and I've subscribed to Simone Janae. No, plant. I'll link her in the description, but fabulous idea. So I took it and I ran with it. So anything, I don't know that this is, but anything that's toxic to cats and dogs, I was thinking, well, we could put them up on the wall. Well, how do you do that besides having shelves everywhere? Let me tell you what she showed me. You go to the dollar store and you pick up a basket like this one for $1.25. This is... the diameter is 7.87 and the height is 4.72. And you take a little screw. If you don't have it in a stud, you need a anchor. But you just take it and put it on the wall. And put your plant in it. I mean... fabulous. This is a six and a quarter inch planter. So a 6 to 7 inch planter is going to fit in that planter. This was the only size I could find of this type. And I know I have at least 15, we don't know. I bought 7, okay? And so what I'm going to do is just find spaces on my wall, figure out where I want them to go. I want to have like a thriller, a spiller, and a filler, a thriller, and a spiller. So I want to have like littler plants to fill in areas that, you know, might seem sparse. I want to have a thriller, like some sort of flowering plant or something, and then something draping, and just kind of jungleize my wall. I told you, welcome to the jungle, right? Just take them and hang them right on there. She said she's had hers up for 2 years, so I've been watching all kinds of her videos. They've been up for 2 years. Then I found at another store some more of those. Okay, so now we have 9. Then I liked these because this one is kind of an ovally round. This one's definitely ovally round. I don't know what will fit in this. This is going to need something smaller. Let's see if we can get, oh, we can. We certainly can. Have him up on the wall. Oh, fabulous. So yeah, we're going to junglify the house. And once I get all the plants that I want and everything hung up and prettied up and all that, then I just have to keep up with all of them and keep them alive. Oh, look, it even fits in the oval. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to go back and get more of those, too. So, that's my plan. Thank you, Janae. Gotta remember her name. Sorry, I'm new to your channel. And I'm old. Yeah, we can't remember. And I also found some square ones that I think, again, this pot will fit into. Yes, it will. And maybe I could even put a smaller pot beside it just to fill out the space. But that would be something different. I could put a bunch of smaller pots in here and have filler, thriller, spiller right in these. Got 2 of these. We're starting there. We're trying not to go crazy. Then I saw, well, let's go in for what I went in for. I went in for these baskets, and she also had a couple of these, so I wanted to pick these up. And these are the wall shelves that you can put a small plant on, so I could just have that hanging somewhere and place a little plant on it. Cute. I got 2 of those. And then this is a 2-pack of smaller ones. So I got 2 of these. So I've got 6 hanging shelves. I just have to decide. I think I want to stain them. We'll have to see what color. I'm not sure about the color yet. So I got those. That's what I went in there for. And I went in there for a couple of these because I figure I can take some of the hanging, like I don't even know what I had in mind, but like have this, have something smaller hanging here, and maybe something longer that hangs down and a bigger plant underneath. That was the idea. And the color they had, I grabbed 2. I think they had like 6 of them left. And I said, well, let me just grab 2 packs because it's 2 each. It's full. There's plenty. Okay. Then we have some receipts that we have to scan into our Fetch app. I also picked up, and I think this is what my idea was, I'm remembering now, a lot of the folks that have these living walls and cabinets full of plants and stuff, they have a lot of propagation jars. You can use anything for a propagation jar. And so I think what my thought was, put a little prop in there and have a larger plant hanging below it. I only got 1 of these because I wasn't sure what it would be like, if it's going to hang right. But I mean, it works. So maybe I'll do it. Then I went to another store. Let's see, after that Dollar Tree, I went to Lowe's. Why'd you do that? Wanted to see what they had, if they had anything I didn't have yet. Just trying to see if they have new shipments in. They don't. Not yet. And everybody's bought up pretty much the good stuff. I mean, I could get more philodendrons, but it's like, do I need to have 72 of those or what? It's not really what I wanted to do, but they're great plants. They're easy plants to take care of, and they're spillers. So, will I end up with a couple more? Probably. All right, so what I really wanted to find at Lowe's was just plants I don't have, right? And then I thought, well, why don't I try and branch out and do succulents and air plants and all that? They have all of the cactuses and stuff, and they're, you know, they're fine, but they don't really speak to me. But I did see a bunch of little succulents. And this one was adorable because he has something growing off of him. I don't know if he flowers or not. I'm hoping he does. I hear that they flower once and then they're done and you take their little pups and play. I don't know, I'm learning. Sorry. Let's have a sip of water. Anyway, this is called an Echeveria Chris. We know nothing about it. Full to part sun, hardy to 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Scan for the care app. But I just thought he was so cute and would be adorable beside another plant, you know, or just, he's a filler, right? I have a space there, I need a plant. Well, we got this little one filling it. I don't know, I just thought he was cute. And I don't know, I feel like he's about to flower. Can you see those red dots on the end of his, up here? Maybe? We don't know. But I just want to look at his roots. He's very dry. And I know that they like dry. They come from the desert, but we don't know how dry they want to be. So we have to figure that out. Then I said, I want some flowers, man. Everything I've got is just like greenery, and I love it. But I want to, you know, intersperse everything with, you know, a flower here and a flower there. And I know I have my hanging flower lipstick plant. So I saw this for $10.98. It's a bromeliad, and I knew that they were safe for pets, so I picked him up. I really wanted one that was orange. His flower's going to open up and be red. If it opens up, I don't know. They're fancy and carefree type of plants. Low light, at least 6 to 10 feet of a window. Is from South America. Water once to twice per week. Temperatures above 50. And so, yeah, I'll be making a page in my plant journal for all of these new plants. I only got 3, and they were all reasonably priced. So then I said, well, I've had one air plant. I had no idea what I was doing. And it was probably alive, and I threw it out because I couldn't tell. I didn't know. So I picked up this one. They had some that were on clearance for $3, and they were already in a little planter, like just sitting in a little ceramic owl head or, you know, whatever. And I was like, I've seen people just kind of put them places or pin them to another plant, or, you know, they grow wherever and just soak up the air. And you take them like once a month, I think, is what I read. And you dunk them and let them just sit in that water for about 30 minutes. And then you know, shake off the moisture, wipe it off, whatever, and let him go. I don't know. I have to read more. But this one's green. He's got holes back here to get his air. And it says that this is a 2-year-old air plant and was grown with care, propped for your home by our horticulturist. This says mist plant leaves with water once a week. Allow them to dry completely between waterings. As air plants are sensitive to moisture, they will begin to dull in color if they become overly dry. So this was $2.98, and he looks green, so I suppose he's good. So I thought, well, I could just, you know, make a little terrarium for him and pull him out once a month and give him a good soaking. And yeah, we'll try an air plant for $3. Why not? It's something different, something I can filter or spill somewhere. So then I was on the hunt for things to put him in. So I'm in the middle of the dollar store, and it says, well, they like rocks and sand and this and that. And
So I picked up 4 bags. I didn't mean to pick up 4 bags. I don't think I quite need this much. But I picked up 4 bags of these little, I don't even know what they are, base filler decorative accents. Okay, that's all they are. We don't even know what they are. But I thought, you know, I could put that in the bottom. Let me know in the comments if that's not, if I need to have real rock or something different. But from the sound of it, you can just place it anywhere and it grows. Or does whatever it does. And I got this small round fish bowl because I figure I could take one of my hanging, I am so sorry. I don't know why I have so much congestion. Take one of my hanging shelves, put him on sideways, set the little rocks down in the bottom, put the little plant on it, and just let him be. And that would just be something that's different. So I got that. We're not done yet. Then I was thinking, well, you know, there's plenty of glass items at the dollar store to use for propagation vessels. And I looked at all of them and I was like, do I want to do that? We don't know. All we know is I like things that are different. I like colors, you know. So choosing was ridiculously hard for some reason. But I thought, take the cork out of this, maybe even put the cork in the terrarium with the little air plant, and this could be a cute little propagation that just goes up on a shelf or on a table or wherever. Cute. Could go in that square basket with another plant, you know, something like that. We'll see. All right, and then I got this. This is labeled as a vase. You could use it for a pen holder. You could use it for a toothbrush holder. You can use it as a cover pot, which is what I thought I would do. You know, find a little plant to put in here. Just to have some different textures and things on my plant wall. I don't know. We don't know. Could also probably put a little, not this one, but a small jar of water in it and use it as a propagation pot. Or maybe just put water in it as it is and use it as a prop. We don't know. Then I got rope to hang something or make something. Not really sure what I had in my mind at the time, but we have rope now in case I want to do whatever it was I was going to do. Okay. I had to get this because I've been wanting them to make a red. It doesn't come out looking like it does in this picture. It does look metallic. I don't know if it's the method I was using because I used what comes with it, which is like a makeup sponge. No, that did not make it look chromy. So, I'm going to try some different gel top. It's the undercoat for gel, I don't know, for gel polish, and then try this again and see if it makes it look more shiny, chromy. It looked metallic, had like the sparkles in it, but it wasn't chrome, you know. So, thought I'd give that another try. And I bought these to do it with. I felt like this fan brush might be better versus compacting it down. Do I know what I'm doing? Not a clue. But I just thought, you know, try again for $1.25. All right, and then I picked this up because I like this nail polish for $1.25. And I just thought, wow, what a unique color. I'm going to have to paint my nails this weekend. It's kind of a caramel color.
I just thought it was really cool. So we picked up that. I don't even know if they have names. I think they just have numbers. Yeah, number 914. All right, guys, and that is it. Last night, the damage was, oh, this is somebody else's receipt. Somebody got some $1.25 dollar store candy for Valentine's Day. It was ridiculous. Everybody was in the dollar store buying up balloons and candy and cards at the last minute. I'm like, really? I'm going to need a little bit more thought into my gifts, but I'm extra, so. All right, Dollar Tree with the baskets, the hanging glass, the 2-pack of shelves, and 2 of those, and then 2 of the long shelves, and the 2 packs of metal hooks, got 2 of those. $17 spent there. Lowe's, we had $19. We spent $2.98 on the air plant, $4.68 on the succulent, and $10.98 on the bromeliad. The succulent I'm really looking for. Oh, wait, I have another one. Because I got a Hoya. Because I've been wanting one. Where did I put my Hoya? All right, the last plant I got was a Hoya, a Sea Stones Hoya for, it was originally $5.98. They're on sale at Lowe's for $3.98. And actually, boom, there you go. Put him right down in there. So yeah, I need to look up how to care for Hoyas, but I just thought he'd be cute and different for a spiller. I don't know what kind of shape he's in because I don't know what they're supposed to look like. Not sure if that's a bug or not. Little white dots on it. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to have. We don't know. I don't see anything moving, but he'll probably get some insecticidal soap. I will probably go through and wipe down each of my leaves with some insecticidal soap this weekend just to make sure that we are bug-free, because I just can't, y'all. Anyway, so that's the last little plant that I got, and I just think that he would be cute, you know, hanging on a little shelf, or well, I don't think he's going to really fit well in the basket because he's a little shallow for that, but maybe with another plant, we'll see. But that's the haul. Those are the thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to do research on the bromeliad, the air plant, the succulent, and I think these are succulents too, actually. Hoyas, are they succulents as well? We don't know. We don't know anything about them. We're learning. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't, please hit subscribe. I love dating new friends. And to my recent friend that let me know that my philodendron white knight was, in fact, not a white knight. Somebody switched out a prayer plant in the pot where a white knight was and probably put the white knight in something cheaper. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to gift that plant away. I'm going to insecticidal soap it and get it all nice and fresh and ready to go, but somebody else is getting it because I don't want plant duplicates. There's too many plants to have 2 of the same. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.